What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sports Degenerate podcast. We have another waiver wire show for week 4 for the people that are new to this channel. I create a separate episode for each position. So, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end all have their own episode. So, whether you are watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast, check out the feed. The reason I do that is because every fantasy manager has their own needs. So it depends what you need. Go ahead and listen to that episode or listen to all of them. And the criteria I use for these players. All of these players are rostered in under 30% of ESPN leagues. So I use the ESPN site, but whatever site you use, these guys should be pretty available. So that's how we do things. Let's hop into it. I have 4 quarterbacks for you guys. I am going to start off with my most favorite, go down to my least favorite. Like I said, all of these players are under 30% rostered. My number 1 quarterback this week is Geno Smith. He's had over 19 points in 2 of 3 games. The Seahawks offense has looked great, really explosive, and Geno has tons of weapons to throw to and make explosive plays for him. We've seen it. DK Metcalf has made 2 long plays for him. That makes your fantasy day. And now he plays the Lions. I expect this Lions-Seahawks game to be high scoring, and I expect Geno to pass a lot and put up good numbers. So Geno Smith is my number 1 waiver wire quarterback for week 4. My second pickup for this week is Sam Darnold. He's had over 18 points in all 3 games, and last week he had over 30 points. The Vikings offense looks elite. Literally looks like one of the best offenses in the league. I keep telling you guys that the Vikings coach, Kevin O'Connell, is one of the best coaches in the league. His offensive system is flawless for quarterbacks. Every quarterback that is in his system is good for fantasy. The only downside is the Vikings play the Packers, which is a tough divisional game, and the Packers have a pretty good defense. But Sam Darnold has performed against a 49ers defense, which we know is pretty good, and last week against a Texans defense that have a great pass rush, and it didn't matter. So I'm just going to trust Kevin O'Connell's system, pick up Sam Darnold if he is available. My number 3 quarterback pickup for this week is Justin Fields. He's always going to give you a solid floor because of his rushing, but last week we saw his upside when he has a good passing day as well. He had over 20 points. The Steelers play the Colts this week, who have a terrible defense. Caleb Williams just threw for over 300 yards against them. Justin Fields isn't going to give you like a 30-point game, but I think he gives you a solid floor of around 13 points with a ceiling of over 20. So if you need a plug-and-play quarterback for your lineup, Justin Fields is a solid option. My number 4 pickup for this week is old man Andy Dalton. He looked amazing last week. He had over 30 points. He saved this Panthers offense. He made them look like an NFL offense for the first time in forever. Now the Panthers play the Bengals, who just got torched by Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. He can definitely give you a solid week. My only concern is that we've seen Dalton melt under pressure multiple times in his career. The way I look at it is like this. If you're looking for a quarterback to give you 25 points or more, I would go Dalton. If you're just looking for safe points, you don't want to get burned, I would go Justin Fields. But if Dalton is your only option, I don't hate it. I also want to bring up some streaming defenses for you guys. I have 3 options, all under 30% rostered. So my favorite is the Tennessee Titans. They have been a really good defense this year, and now they play the Dolphins, who have Tim Boyle and Skylar Thompson at quarterback. Sign me up all day. My second option is the Atlanta Falcons. They play Derek Carr. So Derek Carr can always have some interceptions. He showed it last week. And the Falcons played pretty good against the Chiefs. They didn't give up a lot of points. They intercepted Patrick Mahomes. So I don't hate this option this week. And my last one is the Rams. The Rams aren't a very good defense, but they play Caleb Williams, who gets sacked a lot, has turnovers. So it's not the best defense, but I don't hate the matchup. So those are some streaming defenses for you guys. Like I said, I have a separate episode for each position. So check all of them out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love all of you.